Now with this grant, or with the funds that we have, I think I'm going to actually switch over to a medium. I think we're on a small right now, so we'll switch over to a medium. And yeah, let's get this thing started with our newly found CEO golden parachute money. Hey everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. As you can see, we've got a whole new setup here. We've got our 100K, in fact 110K. I'm guessing that we start with 10K normally. Can't quite remember. But we have our 100,000 from having sold the previous prison. We took our money and ran, like any good corrupt CEO would do. And yeah, we've got plenty more land to work with here. Definitely have the money, and I think we're going to kind of dive right into the planning stage. Now, I'll tell you right now that I have not been playing Prison Architect for about 3 weeks, so yeah, we're going to be a very bad CEO. We're going to do a poor job, I'm sure. It's been a little too long. I've had a good week out from being sick, and I recorded a bunch of RimWorld, so that's what you guys have been seeing for quite a while now. But it's time to get back to this, and I'm going to definitely be a bit rusty. So let's see here. We have goods coming in. We just need to get to planning here, and I don't want to spend too much time planning, but I don't know. We do have a lot of money, so there's a lot of stuff we can do with this. Now, one of the things I had considered, I think some of you had mentioned this, was maybe moving deliveries inside further. So I might do something like that. I'm not quite sure. I like the idea of having like a path of least resistance and just having the prisoners come right into here. Let's see. So we could do like a door here, and this could be like the holding cell just right off the bat. Something like this. Let's just draw this out. We can erase this stuff pretty easily, right? So, let's see. Is that right here and here? Yeah. So this could be a holding cell. Now, in the previous prison, I kind of liked the idea of having the holding cell and then going through like the showers out into the area. I think that was kind of cool, so we might do that again. Let's see. Except that I kind of like the idea of doing this central to everything. Let's go ahead and kill this and kind of move this up. We'll do this somewhere up here, I think. Is that central-ish? I'm close. It doesn't have to be perfect, but a little bit better. I think this is close enough here. So let's go 3 with a door. Let's see. I know I could kind of draw out a rectangle with this, but bear with me. So let's see. We get these guys here, and they get brought down this opening. I don't think we'll put a door out here. We'll just have a cell door here, a holding cell, and we'll do fence around this thing too, so that'll be protected out there. Holding cell here. I'm kind of thinking showers, like I said. Let's draw this out. Something like this. Okay, so if we did showers like that, whoops. Coming through here, holding cell, then showers, then kind of out into the yard. Yeah, that could be cool. And then, let's see. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably have like power and that stuff here. I kind of want it like centrally located, but that never quite works out. That would be a little too far in. Let's go, let's see, 3 by 3, but I want to leave room for stuff around these. So that could be power and water. I think that's kind of how we'll go with that. Let's see. Kind of thinking this would be like office space. Let's draw this out because those are 4 by 4 areas, right? I didn't want it to be walls like that. Not at all. Let's see. So that could be 1, 2, 3, 4 with some room. I could bring this wall all the way out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this guy. Okay, so that would leave us room for 5 offices in here. Plenty of room initially. We can have just kind of an office door here. Yeah, workers can come in through here. I may even like leave some of this open. So let's see. That means we need to wipe out. We need to take out this stuff. I forgot if we do that with this or not. No. That's okay. It's probably rooms. So where are we at here? Okay. We have offices. We have the supply. Power and water supply. Okay. Now that's going to come in through here. And then we're going to have a yard. Now we have over 100,000, so I think we can actually build quite a bit of stuff right off the bat, which I think would be pretty sweet. And we might do our cells. So let's think about this a bit. We've got 1, 2, 3. Here, here. Come on, autosaving. Something like that. So that's kind of one cell there. And then we would do the same over here. 3. Okay. So that could be a cell block. That's lined up. Not really centered. I kind of want things to be symmetrical. Let's do it like this. This is kind of just to help me line it up. 3. Okay. Something like this. Okay. So you come through here and we would go right into a cell block. Something like this. Okay. Delete those. That gives us an idea. We would kind of build out to the left there, and that might go back a good distance. Maybe we'll get 12 of those, so 2 rows of 6. And then we could do that again. We could do that again below it. Now I kind of like the idea, if I'm going to do that again, to do something like this, and then be able to give these cells windows and kind of look into this central area here. I never really did that before. I think I might have had some cells that had a couple windows, but they didn't all have windows, or just some of them. So it'd be nice to be able to do that here. And then once I get back far enough, let's see, this would be a wall, wall, wall. That would be 6. So let's say we ended it there. You can do something like that. So if they did something where they dug out a window, it doesn't really matter. This is kind of a long, just narrow area that just empties back into the yard anyway. But at least they'd have windows, so that might kind of help them chill a bit, relax. Now, also in the previous prison, I had a setup I kind of liked where I took basically the back end and I did something like this. Let's see how this is going to work. Here. Yeah. And then we would do doors here, here, here. And these would be kind of the solitary cells. And each like kind of cell block would have those in the back. Now obviously these aren't that big and I've got a lot of room to grow. But I think this might be a good way to start. And then later on we can kind of pop a door here in the middle and build new blocks kind of additionally onto this. In fact, we could even do a bit of a space and have another yard or something. We kind of want to do this modularly, kind of steps at a time. So we might just start with this block and then do fence and fence in this area. I think that might be a good idea. So this is 11 in length. So if I had a gap between, that means I'd go 11. We're just going to use this as measurement right now. So this is where the next cell block would be. And like last time, I think I'll do the canteen area up here. And if we do that, we would be looking at something like this. I kind of want it big. I didn't have a whole lot of space last time. Let's do that. Okay, so that whole area really could be canteen. Let's see. And then this could be kitchen. Okay, and then we would have kind of a staff entrance through here. Right, so staff, we have office staff here. We'll have power and water. Kitchen could be here. This may end up being blocked off. I don't know that there has to be an open connection from the kitchen into the canteen. I don't think so. So anyway, we might do something like this and let that be the canteen. In which case we take this out. And if I use this as maybe like my fence plan, we would be looking at something like this for fence. So we'd have yard, canteen, kitchen, shower, holding cell. And in this area, I suppose we could box this in. Have an open door here. Excuse me. So, yeah. That's something, right? Let's jump into rooms. I'm going to need to remind myself here what we need. You know, cell, solitary, canteen, kitchen. We talked about that. I don't have storage. Don't necessarily need that right off the bat, but it'd be probably good to have. We have office. Staff room we'll need eventually. We can easily build that off there. So I think we're kind of pretty well covered here, at least as a start. Let me take this wall and continue it. And then what we can do is, this allows us some room. We can make the holding cell a little bit bigger maybe. Maybe we extend the showers down further and kind of enclose those in more fenced areas. You know, I could do storage over here. Workplace stuff can go down here. And we can just go cell block over on this far left side. So I think this is a decent enough setup for now. So let's go ahead and start laying this out. We got to start with the foundation for the building areas. So let's do that. That's going to be here. Let's see. I don't need this to be building, actually. This can just be a dirt pathway, I suppose. Won't let me do that with this guy there. Okay. And I don't know that doing this kind of separately like this matters, but this would be shower area. Come up here. And then finally we'll jump over to the cell block. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and get the fence in here as well. Get this started. Okay, so that's going to kind of cover our yard area. Now additionally we want some of this other area covered here. I did take out the deliveries, so I'm going to have to kind of account for that. Maybe I don't do this wall initially. Because I guess we could move that later. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. So we've got deliveries. I think what we'll do is we'll not build the wall that I've got kind of mapped here. I think instead we'll just do this for deliveries. And yeah. And we'll do garbage here. We'll even have the deliveries go to the front there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pop some doors in this. Let's see. Let's see here. So we're going to have a cell door here. A cell door into the showers. The showers can be open in that area. That's fine. We'll do staff doors. Let's see. I have an opening here. 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 And I don't think I'm going to connect the kitchen. We're going to see how that goes. See if that works. I think we just need to have the area accounted for. I don't think it actually has to connect. And we'll do metal detectors through some of this, but we'll wait till all that's up. And I don't need a cell door here. Although we do need some kind of door, at least initially, or this doesn't, it says it wants an entrance, right? So we'll put just a standard door there, but we'll probably end up removing it. I don't mind if it's open to the yard. And I think that's pretty much going to be that. Yes. Now before we get anything started, let's kind of jump into the utility. We'll get those laid down. Let's do power on the inside. That'll work. We'll do water here. And we need to go power directly into the water guy. And let's see. This can just... It's probably good about that far in. We're going to have the showers here. Do something like that. And the kitchen is going to be in here. It looks like this is going to be wall. So I'm actually just going to run this along this bottom wall, and then we can drop right on top of these the cooker and stuff like that. Okay. And since I ran that to there, we're going to need to end up getting out to the cell block. So I'm just going to continue that straight. We'll run this up into there, and we'll run power pretty much like this. I could have shot it straight out from the shower, but we needed to go up over into the kitchen over here anyway, and this way I don't have to extend through there. Okay, cool. So we're auto-saving. Let's grab water pipe. We don't need any of that down in the office. We'll go here. Oh, I ran that the wrong way. I ran power down here as though it was water. I think we would actually need to reach down in there anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So let's see. I've already got some of that here. We're going to actually run this inside. I think we'll just stop that there for now. And then let's do this. Okay. So we've got a good chunk of this stuff going. I think we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Let's pan out here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the clock. We'll let this stuff start coming in. So we spent a good chunk of money there. We're down to 84K. But we've got a lot of the infrastructure up here for kind of a small prison setup. And we'll have some more expenditures as we get this thing started. Oh, right. Let's go ahead and pause this and get the fence up out here. Now, fence, let's go ahead and we're going to run this from here all the way over. I'm going to run it down this way. And then we'll do it here, there, and then I don't quite recall, did I lay fence down? Yeah, I must have. Okay, cool. And then we need the doors. Where are those gates? Let's see. That's not what I wanted. Okay, we got the road gate. That's what we need. Two in there. Okay, now we'll start the clock back up. Cool, so we're going to get this underway. We're going to get our workers going and see where we're at. Okay, well you can see we've got pretty much everything laid out. We've got a couple things here and there to deal with. We don't have all the cells done over here, but that's okay. We've got the holding cell. So we can kind of finish that up. They can hang in the holding cell for a while. It's no big deal. They don't mind. So we've got the warden out here. The warden is kind of roaming around his area. I did snag 2 guards, and we've got 2 cooks in here. Let's see. The tables and benches are making their way in here to be made. So they'll be set up pretty soon. So I think we're pretty well underway. We have prisoners arriving in 20 minutes, which means not very long. It means that many seconds, maybe. So yeah, I guess we're gonna kind of wait for them to arrive and get them ushered into their holding cells. In the meantime, we may throw down some beds here while we wait. Let's see. Rotate this guy around. So I think we have 8 prisoners coming in. Let's see. And we ended up doing 6 here. So I have enough beds in there. I think we might do that. We'll do 1 more just to make sure. And then we'll also throw the toilets in here. Now again, these won't be ready in time for them, but because we'll get to the doors and stuff later. And let's do one last thing here. We'll throw the pipes in where they need to be for the toilets. Something like this, so at least they can get kind of working on this stuff. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so here we go. We've got our first batch of prisoners coming in, and I may go in and actually not accept any more than these first 8 initially. In fact, we can actually kind of come in here for this. Prisoners, and we can close this for now. Kind of like to start that way and just get things kind of established first. Okay, looks like doors are closed and in place. Very cool. Go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Okay. I think they'll unload at some point. I think the supply truck is in the way. Let's get this thing moving. Get out of the way. There it goes. Okay. Of course, we need a guard to come open the door. Unless I do it, right? There we go. Okay. Here we go. We got the first batch dropped off. So, next order of business is getting them brought into the cells. So, here we go. We got the very first one. The guard's coming out with his keys. Very first prisoner to cross over, it looks to be Isaac. Welcome to jail, buddy. Right to the restroom. It's a long drive.